rewards has been our biggest source of growth, which is we wanted to make sure that we lean into communicating with our rewards customers, offering deals to those folks, but also just letting our regular customers know what's going on here. Rewards January up, transactions up 13.4%. February rewards transactions up 24.86%. March rewards transactions up 30, continuing to grow the program, continuing to grow the transactions, and let that become the baseline of our business. So we're adding new members every single day. We're really starting to get into multiples a day. We really want to scale to adding about 100 new rewards customers every week. That's the goal. Big goal is to add 100 every week. What is going on, Pizza Fan? Welcome back to the Pizza King podcast. I'm your host, Tyrell Reed. This is Takeout Tips. I really don't have much update for you this week other than we'll do a quick rundown on where we've been at the store and just give some encouragement for the week. As we get through, we're finishing up April right now and started to kick off some of the marketing. I've been running the ad on Facebook for reward signups. We just got our postcards ordered. We just got our box toppers ordered. So all of that stuff will come in for May, and we can really ramp up our print program, which we talked about last week a little bit. So all of that stuff is in motion. So we'll have much more to update on as we get those programs really integrated into what we're doing. Got the stickers order with QR codes. Make sure we got all of that out. I just want to give a quick update. We got through January, February, March. As we already know, sales were up. January, we were up 6.4%. February, up 13.81%. March, up 5.83%. That's the good news. The bad news is where that growth came from. That growth came from third-party sales, which I wasn't a huge, excuse me, which I haven't been a huge fan of because those are the most expensive sales to get. Yes, we didn't spend any money in marketing, so I guess you can say that it balanced out a little bit, but still we want to see that growth coming from first party. Now, the cold water or the bad news is that what we saw from first party online sales from prior year was actually down 6% in January, down 6.61% in February, and up in March 5.34% as we started to really lean into our rewards emails and marketing. Rewards has been our biggest source of growth, which is intentional, right? We wanted to make sure that we lean into communicating with our rewards customers, offering deals to those folks, but also just letting our regular customers know what's going on here. Meaning, we had hours that were changing. We had a daily schedule that was changed when we closed on Monday. So there was a lot of things that were happening, and we needed to communicate. So our email has been the best source of that. So naturally, we see a little bit more engagement from that channel. So rewards January up, transactions up 13.4%. February rewards transactions up 24.86%. March rewards transactions up 36.77%. So continuing to grow the program, continuing to grow the transactions, and let that become the baseline of our business. So we're adding new members every single day. We're really starting to get into multiples a day. We really want to scale to adding about 100 new rewards customers every week. That's the goal. Big goal is to add 100 every week. Right now the goal is to add what we can. Add what we can. Talk to everybody that we can about it. Put it out every possible way that we can. So we have the box topper, we have the postcard, we have the sticker that can go on the grill orders, all of that QR code to join the program. You got the text sign here. Says text Valrico to 69775 to get a free one topping. Join the program. So we starting to see some folks come in off of that. Shout out to Coke for the chalkboard. So a lot of good things. I would say, look, as far as a tip this week, my oldest son just turned 14 yesterday. And the advice that I would give him, or the advice that I would give my 14-year-old self, is to just get busy, right? Like we talk a lot about, and in his life, it's, he's the kid. So we're talking about school. We're talking about all the things he's got to do. Is he prepared? Did you have your cleats for practice? You got your mouthpiece? Did you do your homework? Did you talk to the teacher? So like, all these things. And it's easy for him to get distracted, or to feel behind or feel the pressure, because there's so much coming at him, and so many different people who are holding him accountable. As a business owner, you can get distracted too, because there's so many things, so many different things that you have become accountable for, whether it's the ordering or the equipment or taking care of the team or trying to grow sales or trying to trying to spend some time with the family. Like you're trying to do all these things, and it can be overwhelming, and you can start to feel like you're behind. Don't worry so much about that. You know what I mean? Those are natural feelings. It's a natural part of the process. Listen, just stay busy, keep doing things. We talk a lot about learning, and I'm a coach, right? So I encourage people to learn as much as they can. But what I would tell my son, and what I would tell myself is, you can learn as much as you want to learn. None of that shit matters. Go do. Go get stuff done. You're gonna learn more from doing things. You're gonna learn more from just trying stuff and making corrections. Like that's one of my house rules: make adjustments, not excuses, not excuses. You're gonna learn more from doing, failing, and making an adjustment than you can from any book or piece of paper or course or any of that. And I got all of that. You can get all my books, all my courses, all that stuff. You can get it because it's there to help. But none of that shit matters if you don't go do. So the most important thing that you can do is to get busy in your shop. Make sure that you're making some progress. You know what I mean? And just learn from your mistakes, track what you're doing, make the adjustment, and keep up the fight. And that's all I got. That's my tip. Go do something, make the, go do it, track it, understand what the results were, and then make an adjustment and go forward from there. And that's all I got. Happy Thursday. Takeout tips. It's your boy Tyrell. We're about to get it in.